Hello, my name is Jay, and welcome back to my Tech Vault. And today we have a wonderful topic to talk about, and I'm going to be releasing two videos today in kind of celebration for this. First off, one that I really wanted to get out, but also I have some ones that are time sensitive that are only going to be relevant because I've got access to some hardware that I need to make some videos on, so I'm going to be posting those along with this. But this video is something that really did need to get out, and especially on this day, you will be watching it. So, July 17th, 2019 is a special day and also a very special milestone. Now, unlike, I don't know, some of the videos I've done in the past where the milestones have been very indicative of what YouTube has decided for me to do, or what you guys have decided for me to do, this milestone is something more of a celebration for me. Because unlike some of the past channels that I've done, or heck, some of the past projects that I've worked on, nothing really has lasted a year, really, or even 2 years. And so this is the 2-year anniversary of this channel. And, you know, it's hard to think it's almost been 2 years, 2 years of my life that I've, worked on this and continued to work on this project and this channel and doing this. But I look at it and I see, all the cool things that I did. I can't believe they're so long ago and it's been such a long time. But some of the stuff that I've done, I'm really proud of. And honestly, I'm really proud of just the channel altogether. So, honestly, last year I was a little disappointed because I actually thought it was the 27th, not the 17th. And so when I went on, was making the video for the 27th, and I looked and it was the 17th and it already passed, and it really wasn't worth making the video about it then. And so for this year, really, I wanted to sit down and just talk about what kind of that means to me and where I'd like to go in the future with this channel. Honestly, though, there's a lot of people out there that will say a lot of things about YouTube, like, I don't know, it's something you gotta be very committed to, you gotta work hard on, and I'd say some of that is true. But for me, it's just been a little hobby, and for me to be committed to something for 2 years is quite impressive in my book. Just to be able to work on a single, project. Obviously, it's got its variations and stuff, but to be able to work on a single project and sit down and, continuously do that for 2 years is quite impressive. I think we're at something like 462 videos the last time I checked, and that's a crazy amount, a really crazy amount. 500 is, I think, the goal for this year, so that's kind of what I set up, which will meet that no problem. But for me, though, just the ability to consistently work on a channel and be able to sit down and, have, a project that I can work on every day is great. And honestly, that goes back to some of you guys that have been watching, some of the people that would stick around for on this channel. Some of the lots of cool projects that I've done, being able to do those, and just mainly the people that have been watching it, making this kind of a rewarding experience for the last 2 years. And honestly, I look at it, and 2 years, especially doing YouTube, is very impressive. Quite impressive, actually. And so, hopefully, I don't see an issue, as I said, why this doesn't continue on. It's just quite kind of an amazing idea to sit down and say, yeah, 2 years ago has gone by now, which is, as I said, impressive. Just to sit down and be like, yeah, 2 years of doing this, 2 years of doing a hobby, pretty much every week, posting almost every other day, pretty much, maybe every other 2 days, posting a video consistently for 2 years. And I think I have never missed more than a week. I don't think I missed. I think I posted at least a single video, if not two videos, every week for the last 2 years. So for I guess the dedication in that, I just want to sit back and appreciate that, and also appreciate all you guys for the support and watching the videos, people being interested, and being able to have a cool community to talk to of very intelligent and knowledgeable people. So yeah, I wanted to make this video because I felt like it definitely deserved its own video, and especially since I didn't celebrate it last year, because quite honest, it was a little confusing. But one thing I do want to take out and talk about is the fact of what this channel has done for me, because a lot of people talk about YouTube in the sense of, oh yeah, YouTube changes a person for the worse, or there's a lot of bad things that come out of that, and I would argue differently. So here's a little bit of a background story, and I like to tell this because it really highlights kind of a point of view that I was in, and a kind of circumstance, I guess. So for me, back when I originally started this channel, I originally was actually doing, before that I had another channel that I was doing video games. I was playing, I think, most of Minecraft. I was doing a lot of, I don't know, not really productive things, I guess is the right word. I was playing a lot of games. I really, honestly, didn't know exactly what I wanted to do in school. I had somewhat of an idea of doing some type of computer programming to do video games, but I guess the more that I got into that, I realized that really wasn't my thing. So I was kind of stuck at a very dead end. And so I think the idea came up, and I had just built my new computer, and I was sitting there, and I was like, I like computers. They were kind of cool. So a little bit younger, when I was a little bit younger, my mother had gotten me a bunch of old computers, and I guess the story of what happened with that is we had a bunch of computers. I took them apart. I was going to put them all back together and get them to work again, and I couldn't. And so that kind of I was like, oh well, I couldn't do it, so moved on. And then a couple more years down the road, I built my first computer. Now I'm not going to lie, had my first computer had problems, substantial problems, not plugging in the graphics card, but my first computer not had it had problems, had there been major problems like the motherboard was bad, or I don't know, I bent a pin on the CPU, I don't think we would be here today. I don't think I would. I think really it all came out of the confidence of me being able to build my own computer, and that's great, and being able to start there, and being able to build my first computer is awesome. But I think what else came out of that was just starting to have a little bit more interest altogether in computers. And so then it went from me building just my computer to me building other people's computers, me doing a lot of research, a lot of learning, and a lot of self-teaching to kind of understand everything. Because obviously when you're doing YouTube, there's a lot of people out there that critique you, and usually I am my best or my most I guess negative critic. I guess I kind of push myself, and so looking back at it, obviously there was a lot of negative things said. There was a lot of things that I didn't get right, and I'm not even going to try to say that I didn't. I did get things wrong, but I guess through all of that, it really taught me that to really understand something, you got to spend a lot of time on it. And so not only has this channel been, I guess, constantly trying to learn stuff so that I know what I'm talking about, but I guess going forward and just being able to, I guess the stuff that I do now and the stuff that this channel has done for me is quite impressive, because now, planning on majoring in electrical and computer engineering at the best engineering school in my state, being able to do that, working at a quite impressive computer company, one of the top computer companies in the world. I have an internship there. Love it. Being able to do that, stemming from this channel being a portfolio. Kind of, because back when I was doing video games, I'm not gonna lie, I I did not have any really attributes that I would find attractive. I was really lazy. I was not any bit active, so I think I was running track in school, and that was kind of a mediocre, not really full effort thing. I think I was, I don't know the right word. I think I was, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but I think I was almost like 190 pounds, which honestly is not crazy or anything, but I was kind of not where I wanted to be. And so then I started doing a little bit more exercising, things like that. After not being completely consumed by video games, I kind of got out of that and started being a little bit more active as well. I actually got really good at playing volleyball, really good at that. Have fun with that as well. And then I got into really doing track as well. And I guess I was pretty dominant in that. I mean, obviously only so much you can do, but I was pretty good, or pretty confident and happy where I was at track. And then I got into weightlifting and doing a little bit more exercising and stuff. So I feel, and obviously I feel a lot better, I guess, about myself just because of the confidence of being able to have a goal where you want to be. And whether or not this channel turns into something where it's a career, which I still don't think I would give up, a career to do YouTube. I think it is definitely a interesting hobby, and it has kind of provided a lot for me. So I just wanted to kind of sit down and say, that's the background story. And for 2 years of not doing, I don't mean to hate on other people's content, but sometimes I feel like some of the stuff that is said on YouTube, some of the content that is made is relatively low level. Thinking of a couple words there, but we're just going to say low level. And being able to contribute something that's kind of educational, and being able to have some of the great opportunities I do, I really appreciate it. And I guess that's what I wanted to say is I'm kind of happy with where I've, looking back 2 years ago, I would definitely say that I am 110% in a better place than I was 2 years ago in a mental state, in a physical state, and even in a sense of what I know how to do. Crazy amounts of stuff, and being able to do awesome projects and things like that, and just getting some free stuff is completely crazy. But I appreciate everyone for watching. I have another video that I will be posting today. I don't think I already recorded it, so it probably won't mention this video. But that video you should probably check out. And as always, thank you guys very much for watching. And I don't know, rather than a heartfelt video, this is a pretty heartfelt video. So yeah, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.